Place to go to when you have fish. You fish manage, or even pet. So father fish is your one-stop cat. Catfish always when it feels sad. Catfish always when it feels sad. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And have some garlic on top of that sand. The heat will can, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Follow the fish, survive the fish. Your one-stop wonder if you keep fit. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish.
There we are.
Hello.
Takes me a minute to get my fingers together. Oh dear. How are you, Mary?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm in
Missed
great
y'all this
shape for the
morning.
shape I'm in.
Exactly. I did miss y'all this morning, though.
Well, you were trying to get things taken care of, I guess, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
That's good.
All right.
Let's see here. Monica's here. Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Morgan, T-Bone, Roman, Chalupa, Monster Fish, Chris Stubbings. Hello, hello. Who else? Big City Bettis, Monster Fish. I said John Larson. Welcome, you all. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Well, we got swamped last night, didn't we? Bonoxky. Hi, Bonoxky. Nice to see you. Oh, glory.
So how was your day today?
Well, we made the video that we've been threatening to make. We did, and it has so many issues because we set up our first real studio shot using lighting and microphones and so forth. And we had to edit out the sound of our air pump. It was so loud on the pickup with a microphone that we just couldn't do it. So in the process, we changed the tone of my voice to a lower tone. So it comes out like this at a much lower level. And it's kind of boring.
You've got your professor voice on.
I suppose. So we did that and did the video and went back and played it and found that we had two cameras. We had a GoPro set up on the book, looking at the book as we were flipping pages. Couldn't read anything, but you could tell what we were doing. We found that the audio on the GoPro was better, so we wound up switching it over to that. And then by the time it was all done, Thomas had left, and I couldn't figure out what to do. And I don't know what I did. I probably lost the whole thing. So we'll have to do it all again tomorrow.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to make the video again, though. I don't. It was 12 minutes of just drudgery, which I'm not excited about doing again. It's a boring video. It's a boring video, but I decided to go with it because it's a boring book. It's not a book with a lot of excitement in it. There are no stories. It's not like that. It is a scientific treatise written by a very capable, very competent research scientist. And that's what it is. It is her best effort to communicate her research to the general hobbyist population. And all I've done in this video is review each of the different sections in the book in order so that you get an overview from the report, from the video, of what the book is about, what's in it, and what it tries to achieve. and it to put it all in perspective, the book was published about 20 years ago. It was updated with minor updates over the following 5 or 6 years. So it's, in one sense, it's outdated. In another sense, it is still at the absolute forefront of the industry, because the industry has not adopted her research or her findings. They simply have not. There is virtually no attempt on the part of the industry to apply the research, the techniques, the operations, the whole process of a deep substrate. It's not part of what the industry is about. They're still selling gravel and hang on the back filters.
Thank you.
And as many chemicals as they can get away with. Thank you,
Yeah.
Fish. Much love to you. Appreciate your super sticker for $6.99. Thank you very much. So I wind up the video by saying, as she says in her book, she leaves 2 issues unresolved. The one issue is what to do about anaerobics. And she does not have a solution in the book for anaerobics. The other issue is the duration of the soil by virtue of its nutrition, its nutritional value, which she puts at about 1 year. So those are the 2 issues that are left hanging in the book. And those are the issues that we've all been working on ever since. And we have come up with a couple of solutions. So that's what the next video will be. It'll be Father Fish's application of the Wallstead method. And that'll be made probably tomorrow. So by Thursday or so, tomorrow's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes.
By Wednesday, we should have both videos up and out. And hopefully it's going to begin to make a difference. Now, I've had a meeting of some of my staff, and we've determined that this set of videos needs to be a turning point in what we're doing on this channel, which includes what we're doing with these live streams. They're a lot of fun and we're all having a good time with them. But we've reached a point after 6 months of doing this every day where we're kind of repeating ourselves. We're kind of going over the same territory, basically over and over again. So it probably is time to put together a series of videos that cover these areas that we've been discussing. One of our people believes that we should focus on a topic or an area on a given day and go through like a week-long process. So Monday would be water quality, Tuesday would be food, Wednesday would be substrate, and so forth. I'm not sure I like that or want to do that, but that we need structure is undeniable. How to apply it, how to do it, and how to get there remains to be seen. I think what we're probably going to wind up doing is a series of videos that will be a teaching tool. It'll be a course in how to do all this stuff, kind of a step-by-step course with basically a syllabus and an organized approach to how we're doing this. So we might try to kick it off on the live stream by focusing or trying to on a given thing each day and then go from there. The issue for me is I very much enjoy the spontaneity of being able to respond to people as they're raising issues and discussing things happening in their tank. And I don't want to lose track of that. I think that's powerful. I think it's vital. I think it's what makes a big part of what we're doing really significant, because we are guided by our chat room. We are defined by it. We are topically controlled by it. So it really is an open forum in which everyone gets to participate. We're not sitting up here saying, today we're going to talk about Lala, and we spend all the time talking about Lala and not paying any attention to anything happening in the chat. And I can appreciate at a certain, there's a certain point at which it becomes virtually impossible to do so. We hit that wall a little bit yesterday, where things were flying by so fast that even with two people up there, they couldn't keep up and lost a few things. Not much, one or two was all. So they did a yeoman job. But I don't want to get in that position. I don't want to get to the point where we can't pay attention to and be guided by the chat room, because that's what live streams are all about. If they're not about that, there's no reason to do them. Live stream needs to be a chat format. It needs to be an open forum. It needs to be something that anyone can plug into, make a comment on, and expect to get a response. So we'll see as we go along how we deal with all this. Roman, let's see, Roman Gerard, Petroman, 185, my local fish store, is talking about something it got.
Oh, the water lilies. Roman had posted the picture of his beautiful lily blooming.
Yeah, well, I had a picture of that up. Click on the video. It's really, really quite nice. I don't think I still have it.
There's Hello Steel Wolf Revolution.
Amanda, hello, hello. What else is going on here? Just stopping in to say hi and drop a thumbs up before my last appointment of the day. And when she talks about an appointment, she could be talking about near anything.
Roxanne just gave you a super sticker.
Oh, thank you, Roxanne. Delightful. We're there. We're right there.
Thank you, my love.
Thank you, Rox. Thank you, Foxing's Fishes.
Mm-hmm.
And we certainly enjoy your Christmas as well as all of your songs, all of your tunes. They're really wonderful.
Have I missed any? I don't think we've had any questions yet. Everybody's just talking, and that's like like what you were just saying. We still come in to hang out with each other and just talk about how we're doing and feeling, because this is the only outlet a lot of people get. It kind of is for me, except for hanging around with my kids or grandkids. So.
Well, yeah. Chalupa yesterday was busy, but handled very well. Yeah, I thought we did a good job with it, and it was busy.
We tried Joey.
Trying to keep a lot of content. Oh, Mary
We,
can't get over the fact that Joey came in.
we had the king of DIY here. How awesome is that? He's
Well,
going to upset YouTube's fish fam in order.
we had T-Bone here too. How magnificent is that?
T-Bone is the most magnificent.
Really?
Hello, Jonathan. We love T-Bone. We love every one of y'all. Jonathan.
Catfish Terry. Hey,
Yes.
Catfish Terry. Nice to see you. Good to have you here.
Roman. Jonathan, for real. Kira Corey Dorable. I love that name.
Corey Dorable.
That is so cute.
Kira
Craig
Corey
Broderick.
Dorable.
Chalupa. Just see it. Make sure I'm not in the top chat here. Okay.
Oh.
Does anybody have anything
Cassie's
exciting
here.
today?
Hi, Cassie. Cassie
Oh,
just
is she
started making dinner. What's for dinner, Cassie?
Boy, I took myself out on my pot roast last night.
Oh, I know you did.
Oh, it was so good, though.
I know you did. Petraman says, Cassie B, you're always busy. She certainly is. Cassie is a busy bee. Jonathan, I have a 40-gallon goldfish tank with Ranchu. What tank mates do you recommend? Really, not much. I think the best fish to keep with goldfish are goldfish. You can do some cories. A school of cories in the bottom will not bother the goldfish, and will help to pick up excess food that falls to the bottom, and they'll be an interesting addition. They do stay on the bottom, so they're not going to damage the fins of the goldfish. So you got a Ranchus or Rondas? There's Ranchus, nice.
I have a 40-gallon goldfish tank with Ranchu. Yeah.
Yeah, beyond that, there really isn't a lot. I mean, you could put a pleco in there. I would do Cory cats instead, a school of them. Maybe, depending on the size of your it's a 40-gallon, maybe a dozen.
Yeah.
All the same type. If you can, like, get a dozen pandas or something,
yeah.
that would be cute.
And they're so much fun to watch. They really are. They swim just as much in the water column as any other fish do. They really do. They're active. Now there's one from Chalupa. Says, Father Fish, when collecting river sand, would collecting underwater level make any difference?
Yes, absolutely. Because it'll have more life in it. And you really want to try to do that. You want to try to get sand from in the water. In fact, the best way to do it is to go out at least knee deep, get sand that is never dry, that has a lot of life in it. And if you can get down far enough to get some mud, so much the better. Then you can cap that mud with sand in order to keep it down under, but by this same token, be able to get natural substrate.
Let's see. How many people we got in here? We got 45 watching, 24 likes.
Stephen, the biologist. Hi there, Stephen.
Yay. And Marco's here.
Stephen's asking you if you got some videos.
I did. I got the ones yesterday, and I sent back a response. I didn't know if it's taken me forever to get video, but they were wonderful. Oh, Stephen's got some beautiful, beautiful tanks. And hello.
Yeah, I'd love to see those. Send them to me, please.
Okay. I sure will.
Fireline Neon says structure, talking about structure in the video sounds good. The live stream can be a way that the community can help drive the upcoming video series content by asking on-topic questions. I think so too, and I think that's really a big part of what's been happening. for the last 6 months. We've been able to kind of nail down some things. This has been an ongoing conversation that has been going on every single day now, twice a day, for about 6 months. And it's been all on the topic primarily of deep substrates and how to maintain deep substrates. So yeah, I think what we have done together has created, at least in my mind and in my understanding, a much deeper dive into these issues than would have otherwise been possible. And that's part of the issue for me with my apprehension about trying to structure the streams, because I really prize the ability to be able to respond to challenging questions and challenging observations, because it makes me dive deeper. It makes me think more deeply and understand more deeply what I'm really suggesting and what we're all about here. So kudos to all of you who have been such a vital part of this process. And we do hope that we're going to be able to turn it into something that'll be really worthwhile for the whole fish fam. What else? What's Roman saying? See, he's talking to Chris Stubbings, Pond Garden and Fish. He says, take a plastic bag and close the sponges in the bag before removal. I mean, that's a very clever idea. Taking these sponges out of the water, you either get water all over the floor or you squeeze it out and get dirt back in the tank, both of which are undesirable options. So putting them directly in a bag and then taking the bag out, that makes a world of sense, Roman. I will begin doing that. I like it. I need bags big enough to be able to, some of these sponges are kind of big. You need a big enough bag, probably a shopping bag. I mean, a little plastic shopping bag would work perfectly well.
See, Alex has come in, and Shane.
Excellent suggestion.
Very good. Trying to see who else just walked
Mainly
in.
That is saying Father Fish is creating a dirted tank mafia. You betcha.
And mainly Bettas also said, I think that was mainly, but no, it was Kira Corey Dorable says, I've set up my first started tank 2 days ago, and I'm so excited for it to cycle. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
The thing that's nice is they're great from day one. You can put fish in them immediately, plant them immediately. You really don't need to wait. They're going to support life absolutely from day one. Shane Walsh, greetings from Ireland. Can I add a betta to a 30-liter tank with cherry shrimp, ember tetras, and dwarf cories? Absolutely. I think that would be an ideal addition to a tank with microfish. Bettas are a very peaceful, gentle fish. The only time they get aggressive is the males with other males, or maybe an old girl that's just fed up with it all and doesn't want to be around anybody.
I take that personally. I'm just kidding. Now I do know that mine, as long as you've got a lot of plant cover and plenty of place for them to hide, the shrimp can make it in there. but you may
Yeah,
have a
the
few little
babies will be
shrimpies.
eaten. They will eat the baby fish, but then these other fish will too. So you're not
Yep,
losing anything.
right.
No, I think it's great. I
It'll be a
love to have
sustainable
bettas
system.
in my community tanks. They add color, they add a texture, and they add a beauty to the tank that very few other fish can really pull off. So I have not started putting bettas in all of my tanks, but I think by golly, I'm gonna. I never have problems with bettas when I mix them in community tanks. They always do well. So I'm gonna do more and more of that. Can you hear the bells in my when I speak? Do you hear the jingle bells? Do
Uh-uh.
you hear that?
Oh, do I hear the bells? Okay.
Yeah. Do you hear the bells? Now I don't hear them.
There.
There they are. Yeah, yeah. I explained when this happened the last time, and for those of you who don't understand, my apologies for the bells. I have um, this herd of reindeer up on the roof who every time they hear my voice, you hear the prancing and pawing of each little hoof as they ring their jingle bells hung around their necks. So my apologies there. I've got them quieted down now. They'll probably start up again though.
They get to pawing and scratching. Oh my goodness.
Prancing and pawing. There they are. Prancing and pawing
I heard them.
of each little hoof. And if you don't know what that reference is, you'll know soon enough. We're coming into the Christmas season.
That's right. Roxanne said she sent you a poop sticker, but we're starting that
Well,
again.
she did. I got it. Yeah.
It's right.
A 99-cent sticker.
Oh, this cat. Here
I
we go.
love it.
We had some good. We did good last night on the chat. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, my grandson just brought the cat. I said I wasn't gonna let nothing disrupt me tonight, but I have to put this cat out. Hold on.
Petroman, I have a male betta in a 75-gallon with my discus babies. Soft and well planted tank. They like the low pH. That's exciting. Yeah, bettas are really a wonderful, wonderful community fish. Now, obviously, you can't put them with something that's going to tear them up, but there are an awful lot of fish you can keep them with that will not be a problem. So, look for ways to incorporate your betta in community tanks. They do extremely well.
All right. Sorry if I missed anything. I'm trying to use self-control and not get so silly, but I can't help myself sometimes.
There's Morgan. Morgan's working on a song here. Santa Fish, prancing all the way, jingle jangle when he speaks and teaches us his way.
Oh, I love it, Morgie.
Very
That's
nice.
good.
Very nice.
Let's see. Steel Wolf Revolution is asking you a question at 626. I guess it's about.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
It was I think it was something on maybe in y'all's video. Much respect for Santa. Said, Father Fish, did you see that guy's comment on our video? Much respect for Santa. That's right, Cassie. Put the little reindeer.
Yesterday. Oh, I did actually. Yeah, that's Amanda. Yes, I did see that. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, he made some comment that the last time Santa was good to him was about 25 years ago. Yeah, well, he knows whether you're being naughty or nice.
Right.
He knows. Who was it? John. I can obtain true nanochromis transvestitis. Any breeding tips? No. Research.
I love watching Marco and Alishan talk about cichlids. They really get into some good conversations. Hi, Master Black. Yeah, sometimes you just have to be your own Santa. That's right, Kira.
There
Okay,
it is.
Stephen just got some Tyria batfish in today.
Tetra batfish.
Oh, Tetra, I'm sorry. I can't read.
I don't know what a tetra batfish is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I was gonna see if I could get Stephen's pictures to you. Let me see if I can get it real fast. He's got some. He has a stunning betta. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous, and a really cool community tank. Where are you at, Stephen? Hold on. I'll try to send it to. Well, can you do that from that computer, Father Fish? If I email them to you, okay. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. But I will send it to him.
What in the world am I doing here?
Where are you going, Pops? Calvin. Oh yeah, there you go, Roxanne. There you are. Did y'all know? You know, what was it? YouTube and everything crashed down this morning for a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
Master Black. Hey, Master Black would like to know if we want to see his fish, his or her. I'm not sure, but wants to know if we want to look at the fish tanks.
Absolutely.
Sounds great. And anybody else?
Tetra batfish. I'm putting in tetra betta. Is that a brain? That'd be dangerous. Tetra batfish.
I'm reading out. Now, see, when y'all start talking all this stuff, that's when I get lost. I have to sit here and read some of this smart stuff going on. Okay, S. Hey, S. I don't know if I said hello, but saw my first zebra colony today. I was absolutely floored. Excellent.
Okay, I'm not getting anything
right,
on tetra batfish.
Did I say it right, Stephen?
It's tetra. That's what he typed.
Or I think it said Terrier. Tier. Wait a minute. Let's make sure. Terrier. Where did it go?
Oh, Tierra. Oh, Tierra fish. That's the saltwater batfish.
Oh, okay. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, that's an amazing animal.
It's a Terrier batfish. Okay.
Tierra.
Tierra.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, your tank is looking fantastic, man. He's doing a Iwagumi aquascape that's just is gorgeous.
Okay, who wanted to come up?
Master Black.
I just posted a link, I think.
All righty. Roxanne, I'm so glad you're up here now. She said, I don't know why they pick on Roxanne sometimes. They won't let her post.
Alex is giving some help on the nanochromats spawning.
Hello, Furloughs. Da-da-da. I've got Christmas songs going off in my head right now. Like I'm just.
Marco. Yeah, Marco is talking about soft acid water for the nanos. Cassie B is sharing a video in the morning.
All right. Furloughs has come in and.
Master Black is not in the mood to talk on the mic.
Okay, well, that's okay. Animal Viper, hello. That's a new person.
Animal Viper, oh my.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Animal Viper. Let's see, what are we doing in our, we got 48 people here, 31 likes. Let's hit that like button. Greg, the guppy guy. Oh, Charles Hammett, okay. That's Charles Hammett, and his name is Greg, the guppy guy now. Good to have you here, Charles.
That jingling didn't have it at all yesterday.
I hear it now. That's the reindeer again.
Yeah, I know. It was not, there's a problem.
No, it's like it sounds like parakeets to me. Like it's like you're in your shop and I can hear parakeets behind you. But you know, I'm kind of crazy. I'm not.
It's got to do with the way I've got things hooked up here.
Let's see, was Master Black, were you still going to come up or you just didn't
I
want to do it
totally
tonight?
lost track of what I'm doing. Honestly.
T-Bone. What's the blue? Oh, the blue is, it's Father Fish gives it when people start coming in and stay with us for a little while, he goes ahead and makes everybody a moderator. That way you can be part of the gang. We have to take care of each other. We can drop links for each other. And for yourself, you can, if you've got a channel.
JBVMPSMTR
Okay.
in Europe.
Ooh. Okay, Stephen, I got you. I will get all those sent over to Father Fish. That way we can see we've been wanting to see your tanks, and they're worth seeing. They're really nice. Okay, maybe some other day. Okay.
Viper has a channel. You want to post your channel? Your channel animal.
Your channel.
Post
Master
your
Black.
channel animal.
Oh, there's another new person. Oh, that's one you're talking about, the one in Europe. Do you want to post that link again, Master Black? Hey, J Dog. He said he posted in the link or in the chat, I think. The link for fish tanks.
All right, Alex is getting all political here now, so I'm going to have to beat him into the ground. Said Father Fish is trying to end the tyranny that is YouTube's iron grip via Marxist democracy with he as benevolent leader. That's dictator to you. Benevolent dictator. Please.
Okay, boys.
Whatever.
Somebody come up here and show us a tank. Alex, come up here and show us that new aquascape.
Ali Sean has spawned several Cribby variants and Wallachiochromis. Think that the transvestite is the big similar. Yeah, probably, and they're probably gonna spawn without doing much of anything. They're just.
Hey, sorry. At 6:37, Master Black posted their link. I didn't know if you can click onto it. They put a link for the video of their tank they just set up. Fox River Bushcraft, hello.
Who?
Fox River Bushcraft.
It's 6:37.
Oh yeah, that is Master Black has put up a link for the video. Instead of coming up, he just posted, or she, I'm sorry, whoever.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Okay. It's 6:37. But I'm on YouTube, so.
So am I.
Okay.
I got it.
Got it? All right.
No, I don't. I've got a link that For Real posted.
Okay, it's right above that, about 2.
Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says my name in front of it.
All right, it's a picture, right?
Mm-hmm. Or a video of their tanks.
I think it's a picture. Okay, I do have it.
Oh, Monica. Kiss Jerry goodnight. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice, Master Black.
What is
Very
that
nice.
what is that on the bottom, right in the front? All of this.
The little gravel, the little like pea gravel, maybe?
Is it gravel? I can't tell.
It's like pea gravel. It's got the deep sand substrate, and then they've like put pea gravel on the top of it to give it that natural riverbed look.
That's what it is.
Yes.
I like all the pots.
I do too.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So you don't have any fish yet, or are they in there and I just can't see them? Looks like you just got it planted. Oh, I see it now. Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at all that val.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I see a Miramar moss ball right in the middle. Good job.
2 of them.
I love them.
Two of them, very nice.
Very nice. Okay, said I mix different kinds of gravel after time. Hey, it's beautiful. Hello, ER. Craig. We all love Craig. How's all my birds doing, Craig? It's hard for me to remember that they're in the middle of summer or in summer in Australia. Okay, Morgan, what are you laughing about? I see you laughing emojis.
Oh, he said there are 7 or 8 platies
Okay.
and 10 bristlenose or
Oh,
more,
neat.
and 1 coolie loach.
And a baby
And
inlet.
2 hill streams.
And a
Alex,
partridge in a pear tree.
yeah, here's
Yes.
Alex.
Hey guys,
Hey, you.
Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho.
Ho, 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 indeed. How are you?
I'm good. I was
Okay.
excited about that Nanochromis comment. I don't know anybody who breeds Nanochromis.
It's a sweet fish. It really is.
It looks like the stretch limo version of a crebensis.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
very cool fish. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them. I got some last spring, and they absolutely disappeared. I was so disappointed.
They are very shy too, though, but then they die easily also.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get some more.
Yeah. If you can get the Taglis ones or the Consortus, they're beautiful. I mean, they're all pretty, but those two especially.
I have a source for them that's a breeder down in Homestead, Florida. One of the old time breeders does all of those. He does all the Africans.
Nice.
The particularly the Tanganyikas and the Riverines.
Yeah,
He does have peacocks. Doesn't do so much with Malawis.
I only do the river ones, but I wanted to show you. Is this is dedicated to you? Is that, you think that's deep enough substrate here?
I love it.
Well, it's a little minimal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me get this. Let me get this right.
Look at that. I think
There
it
we
looks
go.
like beautiful. It looks like a marble. It looks like marbling.
It's actually got a
Nice,
secret. It's got a secret in it because it's a foot tall. So
Right.
the secret is in here. This is a layer, but if you look, I don't know if we can even get around back anymore. Not really. But if you were to look in it, you would see that there is a biomedia bag full of lava rock.
Right.
And
right. Right.
And what I did is I took some filter floss from an existing filter that was on this tank and shoved it in with the lava rock and put it in a
doing that.
What's that?
I saw you doing that.
Yeah. And so then I put PVC pipe in there. And so if I want, I can remove this rock here and there's a cave. So I could use it for spawning, cribs or some small dwarf cichlid.
Cool. How nice.
But in the meantime, it's a passive anoxic or deep substrate bacteria bed.
Yeah.
And then I've got the shallower substrate beds over here that are still pretty darn deep. I mean, they're probably 6 inches.
I love it.
And then in the front, there's not much of anything other than there's some aqua soil and then about a ½ inch or an inch of sand. But then it goes up to 6 inches deep in the back. But
Man, the rock, you have done such a good job on the I can't say Irigumi.
Iwagumi, yeah.
Iwagumi.
So I need to figure out something for the back to kind of cover it up. That and this looks really ugly hanging right there, so I need to figure that out. But I highly recommend combining Father Fish's deep substrate. I don't know if he gives his blessing on this. He'll have to hear me out. But using deep substrate like this, take a PVC pipe and put it in one of the middle layers and have the exit showing and then disguise it with plants or whatever you want, or rocks, or I mean, for that matter, glue rocks to it before you put it in. And then you can take a power head, and that's exactly what I did in this tank. That's you see that sandbag there with that circle?
Yep.
That is a full-on, like, for hurricane preparedness sandbag, and it runs a 40-gallon breeder with a PVC pipe in the center with holes in it, and then it's got lava rock around it that's very porous, with filter media wrapped in the lava rock just sporadically to seed the new tank when I started it. And then it's got a power head at that far end, so it pushes water. It's like a gigantic, corner or canister bacteria biofilter that runs the whole length of that tank, and it's worked really well. I could have probably 70 fish in this tank. Is probably the most I've kept in there in a 40-gallon that were not just nano fish. I mean, I can run it with at least a dozen full angelfish and all the other fish that are in here and not have any nitrates. I mean, this tank is the only tank I have that I need to actually add nitrates for the sake of the plants. But my other ones, like these all just, they have nitrates at the 30 or 40 parts per million, and they hover kind of around there, doing like a hybrid method of yours and kind of the ADA or a mono aquascape. But yeah, this one I'm excited to see how it ages. I know it's going to get algae all over, but I'm kind of excited because I like diatom algae on rocks with character. I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that and see what Father Fish thinks about the idea of hiding a filter in your actual substrate, so to speak.
I think it's brilliant. Yep.
I don't know how well it works. I need empirical evidence. So if someone else wants to try it,
I'll be real curious to see how it maintains itself. Yeah.
I mean, the other tank has done great, but there's so many plants that how could it not?
Right. Yeah.
So I'd be curious to like put that thing in a tank and then set up another tank very similar to this one, and then just see how they do. But it's I don't have the space right now to do two identical tanks, but I'm also working on a little 10-gallon arrangement too. So that'll be the next one. But I'm going to do black sand in there and some more aqua soil. It'll be deep substrate too. So you've inspired me. I'm going all the way with the deep substrate on all the new tanks that I'm setting up. So,
bravo! It's wonderful. Bravo!
Yeah.
Okay, so there it is.
That's all I had to say. That's all I thought I'd hop up because Mary asked to see, and I thought I'd share.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm always ready to see what you got going on over there.
Yeah, appreciate it, Alex. That's going to be real creative. I'm curious to see how that works out. And I'm trying to figure out what you can do at the back of the tank, and I don't have a solution for you.
We need to get Alex a plant sponsor. He needs to be like, who is it doing plants? Somebody got Blake in Australia, got him a plant sponsorship, and I was like, man, Alex needs that. So if anybody's listening,
well, for a while I had Aquarium Zen that I worked at. He'd let me take anything that was damaged, like in shipping. And so he had tissue cultures coming from Japan, but it ships from India to Japan to Singapore to LA to San Francisco to Seattle. So there's always like 20% of the stuff was broken.
Yeah.
So
and you nurse it back.
That was a score. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have that fortune anymore.
Hey, there just means that something bigger and better is going to come along. You
worked
hard. That's what's going to happen for everybody here. Something better, bigger and better is going to keep coming for us in this community.
Like a bus.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm going to hop down, but you guys take care. Thanks for putting on a good show as always, Mary, Father Fish, and all the mods.
Appreciate it, Alex, very much. Thank you.
I always think you need to be a little part of it every day. So
no.
Came up.
Bye.
All right. let's see it. J at 639 JBVMPSMTR. I don't know how you
That
say
right.
that. But will you share some thoughts on salt in freshwater aquariums, please?
Well, that's interesting. And by and large, the most beneficial aspect of salt is to increase the hardness of water by adding minerals. Salt is typically more than sodium chloride. Salt is typically a variety of minerals that work to increase the hardness of the water in the tank. And I think that's really its primary benefit. Salt causes the fish to um, reduce its activity. It slows down its body function. It's helpful in shipping. A little bit of salt in water that's being shipped will slow the metabolism of the fish enough to protect it a bit, reduces its oxygen intake and so forth. It can be helpful in reducing stress for the very same reason that it slows down the fish's metabolism and kind of gives its body a chance to catch up with itself. I tend not to use salt, but primarily because I have very hard water and I really don't need it. It's used to treat various diseases. It's a good curative for wounds because it helps to purge the wound of bacterial infection and to draw out any infection. It's generally beneficial, but I don't believe that one ought to simply include salt in a tank as a routine additive. I think it should be reserved for times when it's needed. It's like too much of a good thing, maybe. And I'm not sure it has a really beneficial value, a long term as a routine supplement. Most plants do well in salt. Most plants are actually live in brackish water, so they don't have a problem with salt. I don't know. I'm not a big salt fan. I don't use it a lot. I use it a little, and I use it very sparingly. I don't throw salt in everything. If a fish has bad wounds, I may give it a salt dip. Put it in a fairly briny solution for a very short period of time. I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay. Leslie's had a commercial. I said a commercial comment about jungle Val. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And then Alex has a question about the solution that they ship fish in. The what they put. His is down there at the bottom somewhere, and I'm trying to find Leslie.
Yeah.
It jumped on me.
Well, different packers use different things. I mean, some of them will use a chemical that'll knock the fish out, that'll essentially put him to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's risky. I don't like to do that.
Are they using like the clove, or is it something totally different? It's an
I
actual
don't know
chemical.
what they use. There are a couple of different things, and I've never investigated it because I'm not interested in doing it.
Yeah.
They only do it with fish that are going to be in the bag for less than 24 hours. Any more than that, and you risk killing the fish.
Yeah.
Salt is an obvious additive. Methylene blue or some other dye that will prevent bacteria from blooming. Um, some piece of material that will remove ammonia is fairly common. The most common thing that's used for shipping fish is an ice pack, particularly particularly in warmer weather, to keep the fish's temperature down. If you can keep a fish at 60 degrees while you're shipping it, it may come in laying on its side, but if you get it out of the bag right away and in the tank, it'll perk up rather quickly and not be any the worse for wear. Shipping fish in cold water, now there's a limit to that. You don't want it to go down to 40, but if it's down around 70 or 65, it will slow the fish down enough that it'll actually ship more easily and be better off when it arrives. Um, the big shippers use cold water and salt primarily. Cold water and salt to ship their fish.
Okay. And then Leslie's had a question I want to try to get because it was asked a while back. But does Val like high or low light? Mine is under an LED shop light and throwing babies left and right, but doesn't grow very tall, maybe 5 inches tall.
Well, it's probably the species.
Okay.
Um, Val grows well in any light.
I know I've got jungle Val and it's throwing babies back there, but it's not getting very tall. But it melts back too, and it's taken a long time for it to come back. But it's coming. Let's see. Alex, your tank was beautiful. Jesse has an announcement 12 days of Christmas guppy sale. That's with manes,
Very
tails,
good.
fins, and furs.
I
Beautiful
look forward
guppies.
to that.
Hello, Crystals. Petraman. Oh, he was asking Alex if he was going to run CO2 on that. Did I get everybody?
Coffee wants to put
Oh, it's
6
coffee here?
angels and 10 rummy nose in a 2 by 2 by 2 foot cube. It's 248 is 60. That's a 64-gallon tank with a 2 foot sump combo. Heavens, no, that's not much at all. You could double that. You could triple it and not have too much. The rummy nose are not going to get very big. The angels will become monsters. So you'll probably have to do something about that eventually. And they could get so big that they begin predating on the rummy nose. Rummy nose don't get all that big.
Oh, I think that, well, I don't think I see. Did I miss any more? Cat or coffee? You about snuck in on me there at the end. I don't know if Carrie from Science Gal is watching tonight, but if you are, hey Carrie, she is just a joy. I think that's everybody. And did I miss anybody, y'all? I'm a little bit slower tonight than normal.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex is agreeing. You can do a lot more fish than that. That's a big tank.
That's a big tank. He said, that's fine. That's a huge cube. Double those fish, triple them, quadruple them. Thank you, Lori, for everybody. And posting links.
Alrighty.
Okay, Craig, I sure will.
Let's see if we can get a song up here.
Okay.
Try to get a
Oh,
Christmas
neat.
song. What?
Craig said Craig had seen they spotted an eagle. You know, he's one that has the lorikeets and the cockatiels and everything in Australia there, and it was a oh shoot, I just lost it. Hold on. Well, let me pull it back up. It was a certain type of eagle they spot, a wedge-tailed eagle.
Huh.
That's really neat. It's beautiful. See, I'll show it to you. There's what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. And Stephen, I'll make sure to get those pictures sent to Father Fish. And Marky, okay. Thank you, Marky. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys.
Here we go.
Suggestions for different fish, coffee, will dither fish.
Thank you, my dear.
That is so cute.
Yes.
Love you, Roxanne. Darling. All right, bye, Marco. Mainly better to obey Roman.
Is wrong.
Are we still? Yeah, we're still on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my
You're okay.
cursor.
Bye, Cassie.
There we are. Goodbye, y'all.
Y'all have a good
Nice
night.
to
See
be
you in the
with you.
morning.
Have a great evening. Have fun. See you
Yes.
all in the morning. Bye
Merry
for now.
Fishmas.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Good
Bye
night. Mwah. Love you guys.